On a Monday morning in February 2003, the staff at the Antwerp Diamond Centre arrived to find their heavily reinforced steel vault standing wide open. Inside, the contents of 123 safe deposit boxes were gone. Over $100 million in diamonds had vanished over the weekend, and not a single alarm had sounded. Police and military units quickly locked down the Antwerp Diamond Centre. Investigators were stepping into a high-security zone that had failed despite every sensor remaining perfectly functional. The investigation focused on how the intruders moved through 10 layers of active sensors without leaving a single digital log or physical trace of their entry. Independent security assessments had evaluated this specific vault and legally classified it as completely impenetrable. The system used 10 overlapping layers of defense: magnetic field detectors, seismic alarms, infrared heat sensors, and Doppler radar. The final barrier was a master combination lock with 100 million possible permutations, ensuring it could not be guessed in a single weekend. But relying on technological perfection creates a blind spot. It assumes an attacker will try to overpower the system, rather than quietly dismantle it with patient, low-tech human ingenuity. The architect of the heist was an Italian professional thief named Leonardo Notarbartolo. He embedded himself directly into the daily pedestrian rhythm of Hovenierstraat, the heart of the Diamond District. His primary weapon was a standard commercial lease. For 2 years, he rented an office inside the Diamond building itself, granting him legitimate 24-hour access to the facility. This daily proximity allowed him to map the precise timing of security patrols and identify the exact positioning of every sensor inside the vault. To handle the specific technological barriers he uncovered, he recruited 2 highly specialized associates known in the underworld as the King of Keys and the Genius. Studying a secure system intimately from the inside allows an attacker to find the mechanical limits of the defense. It is a more effective threat than attempting to force a breach from the outside. The execution phase began after the building closed for the weekend of February 15th, 16th, 2003. The team bypassed the master combination lock without guessing a single number. Instead, they exploited microscopic gaps between the metal gear teeth to force the mechanism open. Infrared sensors were neutralized by a mist of hairspray blinding the lens. Finally, custom electronic shielding absorbed incoming radar waves, leaving them invisible. The crew demonstrated that specialized sensors and industrial-grade locks can be neutralized with a practical understanding of physics and supplies from a local hardware store. When the police finally analyzed the interior of the vault, they found no physical evidence. The thieves had executed a clean, technological crime. The investigation stalled until the focus shifted away from the urban center of Antwerp to a random patch of forest in Belgium. A local property owner discovered a partially burned garbage bag tossed into the brush. Inside was the heist's discarded operational debris, carelessly left behind during the getaway. Mixed in with the torn receipts was the evidence that broke the case: a half-eaten sandwich containing Notarbartolo's DNA. The criminals had meticulously mapped out every radar frequency and thermal threshold to defeat the machines, but the operation was ultimately undone by a basic human biological need. Modern security systems are built under the assumption that, because machines use precise measurements, they are completely infallible. While automated systems like seismic checks and radar never sleep, they are rigid. They lack the chaotic vulnerability of human exhaustion, impatience, and everyday carelessness. True security requires accounting for the people inside the system. A $100 million defense network is only as secure as the unpredictable human element interacting with it.